Hi Virgo, and welcome to your reading. If you're already familiar with my channel, then welcome back. If you are new to the channel, then welcome in to the Mother Teresa experience. We are here to embrace you with open arms and just a copious amount of love and acceptance. So feel free to come in and unzip and be your most authentic self wherever you are energetically, positive, negative, or neutral. It doesn't matter. Come as you are, and I just pray that you leave better than you came, okay? So let's get into this reading for you guys. All right. Whoa. Okay, let's see. First out, as far as overlying energy, what you're going to be feeling the heaviest, you have the Two of Wands. I really hope that this camera is stabilized. The Cruise that hounds you guys, you have the Four of Cups, which is interesting because the four corresponds to Cancer's house, and what's real about the situation, you have the Chariot that came out, which is Cancer's card. You might be dealing with a Cancer. You might have this placement within you. Do note, Virgo, that I feel like I fluctuate between both Western and Eastern astrology. So like the tropical versus sidereal astrology, Western versus Vedic, however you want to call it or describe it. And so you might be finding out through your own like research and stuff like that, that on a Vedic scale, you might have more Cancer within your natal chart. So your Venus might actually be in Cancer as opposed to maybe like a Venus in Virgo or a Venus in Aries. So you might be doing a little bit more research with that if you don't already have those placements in your Western tropical chart, or you might be just dealing overall with a Cancer here. But it's all about the subconscious and what's going on there, getting in touch with your root chakra. Also, all of these cards are flipping and falling to the ground. What is falling? Somebody's falling. Is somebody falling out of love? Wow, Virgo. Outcome card, you guys have the Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Sun. You might be also dealing with a Leo, because what's interesting is in their reading, they had the Sun as overlying energy, and the Cruise that hounded them was the Ace of Wands. So definitely check that video out. But the twos are all about partnership, right? The twos are all about the desire to expand in a certain direction. Now, for some of you guys, it's all about the direction of love and where you want to take a certain love relationship. Whether you have it in your actual physical environment, or if this is something that you're wanting to attract in, it really doesn't matter. I feel like a lot of you guys are contradicting yourselves, though. That comes through heavy with the Chariot energy, being pulled in two very different directions, which is also coming through here. You're needing to choose one. So if this is about the direction of love, or the direction of more so something that is creative or entrepreneurial in essence, right, more focused on your security, again going back to that root chakra, if you feel like you don't have all of the material possessions that you need in order to provide for a family, then that might be what's pulling at you in this moment, more than the actual love that you have in your relationship here. I feel like some of you guys, though, because Virgos are all about being the perfectionist, you know, and so you're having to really look at that Achilles heel. That's what's wrong about the situation. A lot of you guys don't spend enough time looking at what your actual weaknesses are, because sometimes you guys feel like you don't have any, or you feel like if you overlook it enough, then it'll become a strength somehow. But with this energy here, it's like understanding that nothing's ever going to be perfect. It never will be. You will never be ready for love. You will never be ready for the job that you are actually qualified for, right? What you incarnated on this earthly plane to do as far as your mission is concerned. You're never going to feel prepared here. So why not just take the risk, right? The Seven of Swords is all about taking a questionable risk. In the Coins energy, it can be about commitment. It can definitely be about commitment. I feel like some of you guys are commitment phobes, right? And so you put all of your time and your attention onto your work because that is your strength, right? That's your strong suit. You don't feel at home or at peace when you're in a relationship because that means that you have to give up control. It's a lot easier for you to feel like a leader in your job. And I feel like naturally a lot of Virgos do assume that position of being the CEO, of being the manager, whatever you're doing, right? Or whatever it is that you may have already created. You have a very secure position in that, right? And you know how to run that well, but emotions are fluid and love is blinding, you know what I'm saying? And love is unpredictable. And so in that, you guys feel a lot more apprehension, because the 7 does also go to the 7th house, which is all about partnerships, marriages, if not business partnerships. I feel like if some of you guys are in a business partnership, this person is kind of just feeding you all the things that you want to hear, and not necessarily something that you need to hear. Maybe a snake in the grass here, because this can be a bad business deal or like a business partnership gone wrong. Something that you definitely don't see coming though, because this is what is in the wrong position. So you're going to be blindsided by it. If this is not you, again, being a commitment foe, because coins energy can go either way. It's all about abundance and prosperity as far as career, or this is all about the dedication and commitment required for a relationship, right? And a partnership. Oh, that's interesting. I was getting the vision of somebody proposing to someone and being turned down. So I feel like that has jaded your outlook on love. And maybe that's why you are so heavily buried into your work right now. Or maybe because the Cancers are all about like the comfort and also about like family, right? The family that one already has. So maybe some of you guys have like retreated, and so you're spending a lot more time with your friends and your immediate family, and they're really consoling you at this time, trying to lift your spirits back up. And they're the ones that are really supporting you and holding you down at this time. Some of you guys, though, that it's nothing, again, because the 4 deals with the subconscious. So it can be something that you are fearful of, and that's maybe, again, why you guys are commitment phobes. Let's bring it full circle here. You guys do not want to be turned down, right? If you were to offer that commitment. Because once you find your person, you guys can kind of be like Libras in a sense, where you guys are indecisive, right? You have to be absolutely sure. You have to dot all your I's and cross all your T's when you are scouting for somebody that you want to actually be with. It takes you guys a lot longer than a lot of the other zodiac signs to find a partner, because you are at the end of the day looking for somebody that is most compatible with you. Somebody that can't scare off easily once you feel comfortable enough to show them like how bad a bad day can be for you, right? How bad a bad day can look for you. Or when you let your emotions or the way that you process things get the better of you. You know what I mean? So you really try to find your equal. And once you feel like you found that, there is no turning back for you guys. You know, you're in it for the long haul. And so you're going into it like, if you deeply desire to be married, divorce is not an option here. If you're already in a relationship and things just haven't been going all that well, it's like you really just want to stick it out. Again, divorce is not an option. Splitting up, breaking up is not an option for you guys. But to hold on to it isn't going to do anything but make it feel like you're suffocating this person, you know? So sometimes space is necessary. Sometimes space is required. So if you feel like you've been on this person's ass to like not give up and just hang in there, you know, and this person has just been asking for a little bit more time, I definitely feel like you not granting that to that person makes them feel like you just don't respect them at all. Like it has to be your way or no way, which can be a turnoff to that person. Where you need more information. Knight of Wands. Again, once this is in reverse, it's like whatever good feelings this person may have been feeling towards you, however attracted they may have been feeling towards you, they are definitely like, at this time, it's like, I don't trust it. You know, I don't want it. here. Or you're just so, right now, you just don't know who it is that you can trust. Anything that anybody can do is just coming off as questionable to you. You're like questioning a lot of people's character. But because this is in the what's wrong position, I feel like it's not warranted. It's just something, again, that you guys have to heal, that you're trying to put onto somebody else with this Knight of Wands energy. And so you might be moving in a shisty way, or in an aggressive way, as some people like to say. But where you end, you have the Four of Wands. So I feel like once you realize what you've been doing here, and it's going to be kind of like a, I don't want to say like a light bulb moment, but because there is some Wands energy here, all right, Spirit, yeah, it's going to be like a light bulb moment for you guys, for you Virgos, where you see the ways that you have been like hindering yourself, right? Or hindering the risk that you wanted to take, again, by just trying to ruminate on it and just trying to look so deeply into the details that you're still making careless mistakes. You're too close to the situation. You're trying to be too problem focused or too solution focused, and not letting just life happen, you know, and being able to, again, surrender some of that control and let life happen, and let these good things happen for you here. Like, look, sometimes the best method is to just do it, you know, to get started, okay? Because with the Queen of Coins, it's not that you're not knowledgeable, but at the end of the day, you are not all-knowing. You're not omnipotent, you know, you're not the all-seeing God here. Yes, you guys have certain insights and you do have intuition and you should follow that. But at the end of the day, you don't know what path, like you don't know how the story is going to end for the path that you choose. At the end of the day, no matter what you do, you still have to learn as you go. There are still going to be mistakes made as you go. So just accept that and take it on the chin when these things happen. You know what I mean? It's not doing anything but helping to build character. Also, at the end of the day, some of you guys feel like you are good as you are, but there's always room for improvement in anything. You know what I mean? Complacency is the enemy of empires. So if you've been doing things and you, with this Cancer energy here, this water energy here, you've been a little bit too comfortable, now's the time to like switch it up a little bit with this Two of Wands. You need to be a little bit more daring here. You need to stop being so scared of living, really, right? Stop being so scared. There really isn't anybody holding you back but yourself and your belief in yourself, or whatever you may be doing creatively, if this is not about a relationship. But again, I feel like you guys are going to have that light bulb moment, like, oh my God, like I've been wasting so much time thinking about it than doing it, when I could have gotten started and already just eliminated that fear of this like not working out. But if I never get started, if I never put one foot in front of the other, it's not going to work out. You know what I mean? So stop debilitating yourself in that way, Virgo. Stop debilitating yourself. Whoever you may have been involved with romantically, I feel like you do know enough about this person to know if you want to be in a relationship with them or not. And if you know that this is something that may just be a little bit more casual to you, but maybe you aren't looking for casualties, then go ahead and release that person and let them find the person that they're meant to be with, so that you too can walk into your soulmate and get with the person that you actually are compatible with, that wants to build with you, that can match your energy here. The Four of Wands is about people coming together. So really take advantage of this energy, Virgo. I feel like some of you guys are going to be getting some invitations to go places, and I feel like it's going to help you expand your horizons. It's going to help you as far as your identity is concerned as well. Maybe some of you guys don't really feel secure in your identity here. This is going to help you. These opportunities coming in are going to help you with that. So that's what I have for you guys. If this reading resonated, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe if you haven't, and book with me should you need it. I leave my email in the description box at all times. But if I don't hear from you guys, then please just take care of yourself and your soul until you hear from me again, okay? Ciao.